Okay, we have some onions with some garlic, butter, and olive red pepper. All right, you guys. So what we have here tonight is a chicken thigh seasoned with ground paprika, garlic, herb, all-purpose seasoning, rustic Tuscan style. Okay. We also have Cajun style, spicy Louisiana classic, cayenne pepper, as well for cilantro lime seasoning, and we do have some of that lemon
with
pepper
that coconut milk. Ooh,
also, we'll be working with tonight is spaghetti
until you mix that coconut
shells
and lemon pepper
and the classic Alfredo sauce with coconut milk
spaghetti
added to
pasta.
this. As well, for we have some
Now
mushrooms
just stay tuned,
that we will be washing.
This thing about to get
And once
real
we wash
good
them, we
and
will add them
juicy.
also to this pot here. We do have a pot over here ready to be turned on for the spaghetti to be cooked. All right. Meanwhile, I have a salad that I have already prepared that will also go with my meal. Stay tuned. If you have not smashed that like button already, please do that right now. Take 5.6 seconds to smash that button. If you have been rocking with your girl for a little while, or you just now tuning in, welcome. I will share with you guys that I feel that is easy, quick to cook for your family, or something that might be intimate. It just really depends on the day and time of what I'm trying to prepare. All right. So please hit that like button down below. Subscribe to your girl. You have not already. Support the channel. So now let's get right into this here. All right. And now we're going to add. We also have another slab to add. So we're going to add that to this. And it's going to overlap it a little bit. But as it cooks, it will shrink and it will fit more into the pot. But this is going to cook for a while. I am going to push this down a little bit and then I will put a top over this. Alrighty, stay tuned. So now it's time to put the top over this. Now on that note, let's take a quick 5.6 second break and pay some bills, and we will be right back.
But I'm gonna show you how great I am. For the record, I am Muslim first. Where should I begin? I'm a general, I'm one of the men. AVPSN, I'm hospitable, respect the grid.
Between coconut milk and classic Alfredo sauce have been opened with a can opener. The meat is already cooking, and I will be cutting on the water right about now to 4. Allow that to start to cook and boil, and when it comes to a boil, I will add a pinch of salt. Be careful when you're adding salt to your water because it literally marinates in your water. So your food, what kind of pasta, whatever pasta you use, it either would be over seasoned or under seasoned. But if you use too much salt, you will over season the pasta, even if you're not trying. And if you're going to later transfer it like I'm doing, you got to think about salt brings out flavor. So if there are other seasonings that you are using, it will make it salty. So please be careful. All right. So we have let it cook for 7 minutes. So we are going to flip the meat around the other side. And we're going to cook this for another 7 minutes. And flip it on the other side for 3 more minutes. All 3 of these. And remember how we was cooking them and they was really big at first. Remember when I told you as they will start cooking, they will get smaller. All right. So now we're just going to let that cook. Now it's looking good. You see how that just falls off? That means this food is ready. This meat is ready. Okay? Yes. Let me show you guys. See if I can get it to focus. There we go. Look how juicy that thing look. Ooh-wee. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. That's good. So, we're going to take it out.
That meat was really
Place
juicy
it
and good,
on
though.
here. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take these, but remember when I talked about adding the salt, okay? We are going to add pure sea salt. This is really strong, so you really don't need much. You just really need a dash. That's it. Remember how I said you want to be careful with the salt, because it will make your pasta salty. Okay? Break these. So we do have our noodles inside. I'm going to add a few more. And that would do it here. We will be adding our mushrooms that we washed earlier. All right.
You didn't see me wash them, but trust and believe. I washed the mushrooms.
And now we're just gonna let the mushrooms cook with the onions. All right. It's gonna get all its flavor from the butter that's in here, from the onions, from the seasoning that was on the meat. This is how you cut down on your seasoning. Like if you are a person that have health issues and you cannot use too much seasoning, one, you probably are using seasonings that do not have salt in it. But after a while of using multiple seasonings, it can get salty and very unhealthy. So sometimes you have to learn to cut the seasoning just like you would cut the fat. You got to cut the seasoning by seasoning whatever your dinner is. For example, like I did with the meat, I seasoned the meat, but I put the butter, the onions, the garlic inside the pan with the oil, let that marinate it for a moment, and then I added the chicken that was seasoned already. And then what that does is that allows the seasoning from the meat to marinate into the oil. So when you take the meat out and you add any other product, that seasoning starts to marinate inside of that food as well. So that's another way of cutting down. We're going to put a top back on top of that. All right, we're going to clean our mess because I do like to clean as I go, so I don't have to clean up after myself later. All right. And after that is done, I will transfer the pasta into this pot here. And then as that cook, I will take the hot dogs for the dogs, a little bit of sunflower olive oil, and let it serenade in this pot here.
All right, you guys, this is what the chicken is looking like. Doesn't it look so tasty and juicy? Like, come on now. I did that. You know you see me, right? You know you see me. You know you see me, right? If you see me, hit that like button right now. Smash that like button right now. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Please hit that like as well. A little support always goes a long way, you guys. Oh, wait. That right there. All right, you guys. So now moving on to the next step, we are going to add, like we talked about earlier, we are going to add some coconut milk to this. And we are using Mac Trader's coconut milk light, gluten-free and dairy-free. Let's get it. Now we're not going to use all of it, right? We just need enough, right? And now we're going to come in with the Pringo Classic Alfredo sauce. Ooh-wee. And we're also not going to use all of that. All right? We're going to stir this up. All right. Now with that being stirred up, cooking, we are going to take some butter. All right. And we're going to slice this butter. All right. And what we're going to do with that, we're going to add that to the pan. We're going to take another small amount and do the same as well. All right. Okay. Now, from that, we're going to stir this as well, like I said, really well. Get that butter worked in to the sauce. So as this cooks, the butter will actually marinate very well inside of here. There's no need to add any seasoning. There's no need to add anything other than what it has now. Okay? That is going to be amazing. Look at that. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Juicy fruit. It's going to be amazing. And if you ain't hit that like button, you ain't smashed that at all, I don't know what you doing. You are slacking. Please take the time to support your girl. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe to the channel. Become part of the Buddha House Kitchen gang. For real, for real. And those that have already subscribed to the channel, you already know I appreciate you very much. Very much. So let's continue. Let's let this cook. I'm going to put the top back over it and let that simmer for about 15 minutes on 3. All right. I'm over here checking now. The pasta. When the 3 minutes is up, I can literally add that to the pot. And that will be that. And then I can put the dog's hot dogs in that pot.
So we're going to cut up a few of this cilantro. Not much, just enough. And I think this amount here will be perfect. A handful. Alright, so now we are going to add this into the pot. And we're going to stir this really good.
There you go. And that's perfect. Now what we're gonna do is let this simmer on 2 for about 10 minutes and dinner will be ready to eat. Amazing. I can't wait to dig in. So I have a basic California salad, bell peppers, onions, mushrooms, avocado, cilantro, and mixed spinach and romaine lettuce. Okay? Look at that. Oh, wee. That's gonna be amazing. Oh, look at that. If you have not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and smash that like. You dig? Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next video. I appreciate you guys. Good night.